Rob Reiner's mockumentary about the fake rock band Spinal Tap got a lot of laughs out of the unusual events they go through. With documentaries about musicians still very much prevalent, it naturally made sense to make a sequel catching up with them, and Spinal Tap II, The End Continues, does have its funny moments here and there. However, despite the short runtime, it does have a tendency to meander, and the comedy ends up rather sporadic. The film mostly appears to be an excuse to get these old friends together and ad-lib to each other and see what works in the editing room. Early on, there are some funny ideas as we see what the members of Spinal Tap are currently up to. While Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer don't have the same energy they once had, they still appear enthusiastic about playing these characters again. Occasionally, an amusing one-liner will pop up as the band members interact with each other, or other musicians playing themselves, or with Reiner as director Marty DeBurgi. Some inspired gags also appear, usually commenting on modern culture. However, you also have scenes that somewhat overstay their welcome, where the actors sort of ramble on about one subject or another. Spinal Tap II seems strangely stitched together, as the scenes are loosely tied and don't have quite the comedic momentum one hopes. At a certain point, there's a feeling that it's been a while since something funny was said or done. The middle portion of the movie, when they're rehearsing, is when the film seems to drag, and while it is nice seeing the likes of Paul McCartney and Elton John, they largely exist to jam out with Spinal Tap, and that's largely it. Some of the new characters attempt to bring something to the table, but only muster up the occasional chortle, and those hoping to see plenty of Fran Drescher as Spinal Tap's publicist Bobby Fleckman are going to be disappointed. The story attempts to generate some drama through this reunion, but never becomes that interesting, and there's a wish for the film to return to the comedy. The chopped together feel of the editing and narrative even results in the film feeling somewhat anticlimactic when the end credits roll. However, the concert scenes are directed with the needed showmanship, nicely showcasing why Spinal Tap became so popular within the film's universe and why their music resonated with many. Spinal Tap II has its occasionally amusing moments, but despite the 40 years of separation, there are not that many inspired ideas here. The sequel does not present too many new concepts, nor is it comment as much on the current musical scene as one might expect. It does not even parody the recent crop of musician documentaries, as it largely rests on scenes of Rob Reiner talking to his three leads in character. The movie seems mostly an excuse for them to get together, tell some jokes, and perform some jam sessions. You can almost say, while this movie gives it a game try, it does not quite go up to 11.